I don't know how to dodge that at all. I'm stuck in the spikes. Oh no! What the hell? Okay, everything I say is based on my own opinions and experience. I'm not speaking for the public, and my feedback should be treated as such. You are watching Nico Evaluates. With 25 years of experience on Mega Man games, 7 years of doing the No Miss Buster Only challenge, and countless Snupster Races, as well as being the QA tester for Mega Man Unlimited, I'm here to tell you my honest opinion on different Mega Man games, so sit tight and learn. Hello people and welcome to Nico Evaluates Mega Man Unlimited 2 Spike Man stage. Now this doesn't mean that Mega Man Unlimited 2 will actually come out. This is just something that Phil has been working on his free time for fun. So if Mega Man Unlimited 2 never happens, don't be upset. This is just something that he's doing for fun. Just putting that out there. Spike Man is the first stage and boss he has done. Of course, this is a prototype, so the stage and boss are not done. This is just a demo that he has given. And bear in mind the music in the stage is not original, it's borrowed. I'll put link in the description as well, so if you're curious what that is. But I'm here to evaluate the stage and maybe give some tips to MegaPhilX. So let's go check it out. That's a nice transition. Could use some more frames on the floor to make that look a bit more flush and a bit more... It needs some frames. I think at least. The frames could be nice there. Again, the attention to detail in the background. I always love the backgrounds where you have a close-up view of the city at night time and you can see the lights inside the windows. That's really cool. The attention to detail on the graphics again, very nice. Maybe a bit disturbing because the background is flashing constantly. So maybe I would just make the windows change color. I would not necessarily illuminate the whole sky. That's a bit too much in my opinion. And it might be a bit too bright. Maybe dim that down a bit. Maybe. I'm not sure yet how that looks. I got our first enemy. I've seen some footage before. And I know for a fact that there's the telegraph is pretty short on these guys. I do like dangerous enemies, but maybe the telegraph is a bit too short. Maybe the med should pop out first, give you some time to react, rather than just immediately shoot at you. I do like the med design as a whole. It's a nice idea, make a cactus smith. Position here as well, bit on the rough side, because when you drop down he's gonna shoot immediately, and if you try to jump first he'll shoot right at your location, like right where you're standing. If you check this out here, right there, he nails you immediately. Pun not intended. But if you go down here, you just get hit. Like there's almost no way around that. Unless you immediately start hammering away. I would probably put that med a bit more far away. That's a very rough position for it. And the holes in the wall makes me think tellies are gonna come out. Maybe they are at some point. So they are there as a placeholder, I'd imagine. That's a fun... I like that placement. That was good for that last one. But really, that's a rough enemy. Got a mini-boss type here. First it shoots once, then twice, and then twice again, apparently. So once, twice... Oh, now it alters. So it's completely random, I guess. Maybe there's something to it. But nevertheless, very nice animations on it, very nice telegraph. Head spins first, then the doors open and then it fires, very nice. And you have to shoot the head, makes me think you should recolor the torso of it to something else and color the head red or something so you'd know you have to hit the head. And the design as a whole, I think the sprite is a bit lacking design-wise. It kind of looks like it's just a huge... I don't even know how to put this into actual sentence. Like, the sprite is cool, but it's missing something. It's a bit too simple on the torso section. So maybe improving that sprite could prove beneficial. That's a nice way to teach the player, oh, the head is gonna come off and you should probably be careful. But against these weird cactus mets, you just wanna keep firing. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. And first time I got here, I actually played through the stage once. I didn't play through the boss though. But I didn't see this block here. For some reason, I did not see this. So the background is so bright at times, you probably... like, you get confused what's on the foreground and what's in the background. But look at the background, like, holy shit, that's amazing. We're dealing with a talented guy here. It's a very nice background. Here I'd hope you could actually go back. But it's nice that the spikes don't actually hit you when you're here. But I'd rather have a platform here so you could actually make it back there. So now you're trapped here. Except if you just use rush. But I'd like to go back. Now there's no way but rush. So the spikes do not... oh, that's bad. You should think about that positioning again. That cactus met is gonna nail you. He just comes back if you scroll too much and then come back here, avoiding this bee, and then the cactus met comes back and you're just surrounded by stuff. But the bee is a nice enemy. Very nice. You can even kill the spikes and I don't think they drop anything, so you can't scum it by getting endless items. Nice attention to detail, and we have the Needleman gimmicks here, which are pretty nice. Of course, I never understood how that hurts you, like how landing on this hurts you. I never understood that. But maybe it's made of like hot metal or something. Oh, another position I'm not so sure about. Let's see how that works in practice though. Not bad. There's Abbey Room, it's okay. I hope this is... yeah, nice. I remembered the head comes off. Nice. Rush can reach there. I did notice that if you use rush coil like above the screen, it doesn't work. So that's something you can fix. So if you're off screen and you fire rush, then it's not gonna work. That's a fun enemy. I would actually probably not make it the same color as the foreground, but maybe that was your point. Another one of these, I think you're borderline maybe overusing the same enemy there. Like, that enemy is fun to see, well, I was going slowly. Like, the bigger enemy is fun to see like twice, but once you see it like 3 times, you're like, okay, maybe that's enough. I'd like to see something else now. But now I can actually show you Rush Coil. You kinda get used to the cactus mets, but it's still not a perfect design. There are some issues with it. Luckily we have a slide for that guy. So here, if we try to use Rush Jet... yeah. There we go, it doesn't work. If you look at my controller, I'm clearly pressing B here, nothing happens. Pressing B, good. Alright, can't skip that. Oh, you can actually be in the middle here, that's nice. Amazing hitboxes here. Absolutely love the graphics though, again. Oh man, this head is sometimes hard to dodge when the missiles come at the same time. Everything deals tons of damage in this stage. So really, you don't want to get hit. You just... I think the stage is a bit like... you are gonna die the first time you're playing this. So technically you're learning by dying, but not like, not in the literal sense. It's a hard stage. See if we can actually make it there. Well, we can. A bit glitchy on the platform if you get hit at the same time. So that was not as flush as I would have hoped. But that's an improvement you can make. Another weird position. What's going on, Phil? This is just... no. This is horrible. This is bad. That position is actually bad. I can't even go back. I can't even... like, I can't go back down and change my route without getting hit. And now we are fucked. Completely fucked. Maybe you should, like, add... well, it's a checkpoint, but... the cactus is on the checkpoint. So you... how do you intend I dodge that cactus myth? You just have to lure it back and forth. Man, that's rough. There's probably a secret, like here. Or just an alternative route, but nevertheless, that was a bit... you really have to think about that again. Uh-oh. For Spike Man, there's not a lot of spikes here. I mean, dead spikes. But then again, there's spikes everywhere else. Is that instant dead? Oh god! That's an actual instant dead spike, I had to test it. Well, that's fucking garbage. But these positions are very rough, because I can't kill the Cactus Myth. So it's just there making fun of me. I get that that's the point, but some of these positions are not that great, but overall I really like them. Most of the positioning is fine, but you are overusing this bigger enemy here. I would add more enemy variety to this stage, but I get it, it's a... Holy fuck! That was cool. That's very nice. But I would add more enemy types to this stage here. I get it, it's a prototype, it's a demo. But I'm just saying, get some more ideas. Get some more ideas going with that. This mini-boss is a bit too easy, like, you can just be down there. Like, I don't even have this gap. Like, the gap is what ruins this. Like, you can jump over that, right? Like, yeah. Like, remove the gap. Why is the gap there? Like, it's no challenge when you can just be down there. Unless there's another and that's without the gap. Is that my... Am I correct about that? Yep, there we go. Okay. But now you have a ceiling for some reason. But it doesn't matter. Because we're not gonna hit our head. I get it now. But you should... I don't think adding 2 mini-bosses on consecutive screens, like one after another, is a good idea. Because now we're just gonna... We're probably gonna die here. It's a bit too much. Just, like, add some screens between these. Because now it's fresh in my memory, I wanna be a bit challenged more. Now it's hard to hit him. You have to hit him when... Like, before he fires. That's fine. But add some screens below, like, reorder the screens here a bit. To make a better experience. Don't have 2 mini-bosses right after each other. Let's see how many shots this thing takes. There we go. Like, you can actually take it down pretty fast. If you mash. You can pretty much probably... No, you can't tank it, that's good. You actually prevented tanking the enemy. That's something I have never seen before. Like, you can't tank an enemy and kill it faster, because it's gonna... Holy fuck, there's a lot going on! Okay, so I had no time to adjust to the screen. Most people are gonna slide through this previous screen, and when you do, there's a barrage of enemies right here. And you're not gonna see that coming. Give me like one screen to actually breathe, and then give me this challenge. That was a bit too much. Again, that motherfucker down there. Ah, and right on our face. Oh shit, I'm starting to hate these fucking Cactus Myths. I like the challenge though, this is like... It's definitely unlimited. Like, you can tell. If you play this, like, yeah, it's made by Fatal. You can tell. I wonder if you can ricochet shots and kill them other myths that way. Hitbox is very good. I like how this first one of those bigger enemies is actually pretty safe to kill. You can hang on a ladder and kill it and watch as the face or the head explodes against the wall. Very good teaching element there. Like I said previously, we're actually gonna take these energies. It's a rough stage. But again, looks like it's easy to do a no-miss on it once you practice a little bit. If that's a challenge you'd go for. If not, I can't blame you. Whatever this music is, it actually fits the stage, even though it's not the real music of the game. Not gonna pick that up. We are gonna pick up the life though. Let's see if we can do it right this time. Indeed. Very nice. That guy spawns back, no problem. There we go. And again we have this... There we go! I don't even know how I did it, nor do I care, that's just a bad placement. Even if I make it or not. I even jumped up to the head, that's my bad. Insta-kill. Insta-kill spikes. Never seen an enemy that can insta-kill you like that. I think that's fine though. It's Spike Man stage after all. There we go, see how fast we can mash. Adequate. Ah, this is rough. Got him down. Alright, so now we have the barrage room. This is a bit too much. Definitely too much. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I don't know how to dodge that at all. I'm stuck in the spikes. Oh no! What the hell? Okay, something went wrong there. I was actually stuck in the spikes. Huh. So something to do with the cactus myth perhaps, and the platforms there that made me stuck. Well, it's a demo, guys. That probably doesn't happen in the actual game once you get to play it, if it ever gets released. We might never see this game again, and we just have to accept that fact. Because this is not his job. Just doing it for fun when he has time. It's fun to see the enemy from Needleman stage though, as a mini-boss. I like how it comes down the same way than mini-bosses in Mega Man 4 do. Again, drawing that influence from the best NES game. And the barrage room again. It just gets us every time. Maybe it's because I keep doing the same mistake every time. But that's hard to adjust to. So this one... Okay, there we go. We should be nearing the end, I'm guessing at least. I like though how the stage comes alive like that. But it can be a bit hard to see before it's too late. So here's where the path will merge apparently. Uh-oh, he actually turns, that's cool. He actually turns! It's so hard to use those platforms when they're going horizontally. That's a nice sense of, like, difficulty, it's very nice. Uh-oh, I have to wait for another... This is rough, very rough, but very doable. Yeah, the knockback on these platforms is a bit off, you should take a look at that. And perfect that and hone that better. There we go, got to the boss. We're gonna check the different pad as well, but let's go see... Spike Man. Nice animations again. See what we can do. So he has the Needleman attack, and I was never a fan of recycling mechanics from other games, because that comes out as lazy, but it's not the case here, I don't think. Laziness that is, but it's just something I never liked. Thank God you can actually, like, destroy those spikes, holy hell. You can probably slide under those attacks. Yeah, there's a pattern to it. It's not random. So when I'm getting hit, it's basically my fault. And it's not too hard. Yeah, you can slide under those. Holy fuck. It's a nice boss, I mean... It's hectic as Spike Man would indicate. Let's use the E-Tank, I'm not gonna die here. Spike Man is pretty cool though. I just don't like recycling. Oh, the spikes explode. That's maybe a bit too much. Like spikes exploding to mini spikes. That's a bit too much. I would actually take that out. But that's just me. That's a bit too much. But in any case... Yeah, like when the spike explodes, there's just too much shit on the screen. Way too much, because when he attacks at the same time, look at that. Then the pattern becomes undodgeable pretty much. So don't make the spikes explode. That's my feedback for that. That's too much, way too much. Spike Man is pretty cool though. And he's dodgeable. Just recycling material, not a fan of that. But it does end up working fine. If that's what you like, and you want to play an homage to Mega Man 3, then that's pretty cool. Let's go check the other path. You got self-destruction weapon. I would hope that we're not gonna kill ourselves on that. Well, let's go see what it does. We can actually use the spike on the stage now, I presume. Spike trap. Oh, nice. You can actually step on it. Very cool. Can you It would be so cool if you could slide into it and it would explode like that. Make that a thing. Make that a thing, Phil. Like, shoot the weapon out and then slide into it and it'll explode. Like, that has to be a thing, please. That would be awesome. Like, not like the weapon isn't awesome already, but... That needs to be a thing, because you can block yourself with this accidentally. It's like, well, it's like concrete shot in a sense. That would be clever thinking, in my opinion. Here we go. Actually dodged it this time, because we're gonna go up here. Another one of these. Definitely needs enemy variety, this stage here. That's definitely a thing that needs to be improved. I do like the enemies of bee. I do like the idea of bees on this stage. Oh, Jesus Christ! Are we completely skipping the minibusses if we come to the upper routes? If so, I guess that's kinda cool. Gives you that replay value to check all of the routes. Holy hell. Okay, so we got that wall there. Can we get the energy though? There we go. That wall looks like it can be broken into, but I guess not. Another one of these. I mean, I get it, it's a demo, like, go easy on it. Sure. I understand why you're reusing enemies, because it's just a demo. But so far, if this is the quality of Mega Man Unlimited 2 or whatever you're doing, even if this is just an extra stage, I really like it. Well, that is a look into a possible new game from MegaPhilX, of course. Nobody is gonna promise anything, this was just for fun. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it doesn't. But if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you didn't like it, give it a dislike. I'll catch you on the next evaluation. Until then, take care.